Top of the morning, traders. This is Chris Keene. This is the wake up call. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather today. The most interesting thing to look at is over the weekend we had the elections from in Japan, and you can see most of the majors, most of the yen crosses gapped up. The Aussie gapped up, the CAD gapped up, Great Britain. Great Britain more specifically had the biggest gap up, but most of the majors could not contain their gaps higher. So we have to watch this. If maybe we get a pullback and could have an opportunity to sell. It was maybe an opportunity to buy the rumors, sell the news. We need to see. We'd like to see a break of the euro below 110 to favor a push lower, and the yen. We'd have to see a break back below 135, which is actually quite a bit away, way away. And in the let's see, another pair, and then the CAD is right at significant resistance right here at 85. So we'll have to watch that price action there for a cyclical. We get a continued hold below that 85 level, could indicate a cyclical back move lower. And in the yen, we all know it's right here, right now, at significant resistance around 88.50. So we're going to look at the USD JPY pair. We're going to need to see a break of either the 84 or 83.20 level. We could see consolidation in that zone. A break below the 83.20, though, could favor a move back down lower towards 81 in the longer term. Let's take a look at the Euro USD. This pair, after its spike higher on Friday, which did make me start thinking that we have noticed a trend on low volume days, like such as Fridays, when in the afternoon, when most traders have swinging those up aside, we have seen breaks in most of the majors, and this tells me that there's firms running the stops, and so we're going to have to watch this in the short term, especially in the low volume trading that's about to occur with Christmas holidays. That and most people are net short. I think the SSI levels is 3-to-1 short. So if we see the retail traders, if we see low volume days and the end of certain weeks, we can definitely start looking for push lowers or higher and we'll try to ride the spikes higher and take advantage of what the institutions are doing. In the short term, though, let's watch 131.80 and 131.40 for a break of either side. If we get a break of 131.80, that does definitely favor a push back up to the 133 level, back below 131.40, and we probably find resistance right here at 130.80. Let's just say 131.80 in the short term. Next pair we're going to look at is the Great Britain USD. As you can see, this pair did break above the level that I had talked about, 161.80. That had contained the price action not once, twice, but 3 times in the short term. Above this, favors a move back up to 162.75, maybe even 162.30. So we have to watch that. If we do get below 162.80 again, we could see a pushback down towards the 161 level. So this 161.80 is the level to watch in the short term. The Aussie USD, as you can see, it couldn't carry much momentum over in the night, and it has drifted back down lower, which I haven't looked in the Zealand, but I'm sure it did also. What we're going to watch here in this pair is this is very important. This level is right here, and it basically comes in around 105.20. If we get below 105.20, and if that coincides with the break of this trend line, that would definitely signal a cycle lower, and we could easily support another move back down towards the low of this range, initially towards 104. You can say this pair has been trading in very narrow ranges lately, and it has almost totally reworked the spike higher it had on Friday. We'd have to see a break of the highs around 105.85 to favor a push higher. So basically, I'm watching the top of the range at 105.85 and then 105.20. I'd like to see this break of 105.20 because that'd be a nice trade to jump into. New Zealand USD, it moved right up to test the 84.60 level, which was the high there. And now it's finding a little bit of resistance. This pair is basically going to follow the lead of the Aussie. If the Aussie gets a break back below that trend line, we'll definitely see this pair push back down towards the 83.50. And then if we break that, we could be back in this range, and we could retrace some of this rather drastic move higher. The pair moved up from 81 to basically 85, 400 pips in a matter since the beginning of the month. So we could see a pullback towards the middle of that range, towards like what the 82 level in the short term. And I mean, that's pure speculation. We first have to see a break at the 83.50 level. And I choose that because that would be about the 50 pip from the 50 fib from the move higher. Lastly, we're going to look at the USD CAD, and it's an interesting situation because the CAD has broken higher and is trying to break back into this range between 99.50 and 98.7. If we get a good 4-hour close below this, it could indicate the beginning of a cycle move higher back into this range here, and we could start playing the tops and the bottoms once again, and a good opportunity to go long. All right, everybody. everybody. It's Friday. It's Monday morning, so we could have slow trading, but keep an eye out on the majors and the levels I've pointed out to you. Good luck trading. Keep your trades keen. I'll talk to you guys later.